We're back with another episode of Hoosier Nerds Podcast with your hosts, the two Chris's. Nope, we're not doing it that way again. Mikey, Tim, and the two Chris's. I learned my lesson last time trying to switch it up, and that doesn't work because it just sounds weird. We're going to start it off, I guess, with another great week of football. Are you
Define great. I mean,
you won some money.
Yeah, it's who you're rooting for, and maybe if you got any money off of it.
I've learned to never bet on the Colts or the Pacers.
We're talking football.
Or even with Kansas City.
Oh, Kansas City. Yeah, Kansas City.
That's my thing.
Okay, we got a special guest. So my friend Dana from South Carolina is joining us tonight because she wants to.
Oh, wow.
But she knows nothing about movies or sports or anything. So just chime in when you feel like
Did you
it.
just say I don't know anything about movies?
The movies we talk
The movies
about.
we talk about.
Well, what kind of movies?
We're going to talk about, you've seen the original Batman, right?
Yes.
All right, well, we're going to be talking about that here soon, but we're going to talk about football first. So
Okay. So let's talk football.
just chime in whenever you feel like it.
Okay.
Okay. Did you lose Tim?
No, he's still there.
He's still there.
My screen was dark all of a sudden, so I was worried. The Colts are 0-3. Let's just get that off
Their
the top.
offensive line is terrible.
Which is weird because they got Eric Fisher, who's a pretty good left tackle, and nothing else changed.
Poor Carson. I feel bad for him. That guy's a beast. I mean, you go out there with two twisted, sprained ankles and have to sit in the pocket and get pulverized because you can't move anywhere.
Braden Smith is out. I think he's the other tackle.
The right tackle.
I think so. And then he had Quentin Nelson that was injured.
Oh, I didn't know Quentin Nelson was in.
He went down yesterday.
you
didn't he?
watch it.
Oh, I watched till like halftime, and then we started watching something different.
Dude, the second half of every game yesterday was freaking awesome.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Freaking Detroit
Oh, no.
and Baltimore.
Oh, that's not good.
What happened to Dak?
Hey, Fletcher Cox. Is that Fletcher Cox? I'll take a Fletcher Cox
So-
touchdown.
So
Dak got hit in the end zone.
Mikey
and,
pointed out during the
fumbled it.
game yesterday, the Baltimore game, that the time ran out.
Oh, yeah. I saw
Time
it.
expired. So I saw a tweet today from Tony Dungy. 1.6 seconds after the clock went out the ball was hiked.
Oh, my gosh.
The
I would
refs
be so
stink.
mad.
That's
refs
how
suck.
bad.
I was listening to a commercial during Mad Dog, and he said the NFL wrote something on their website or something about what the refs saw or something. It was.
They've consistently
Oh,
missed too much time all season. For the first 3 weeks that I've been watching football, I've seen a lot of delay game penalties not called. I've seen the clock run out. So
And then don't even get going on all the blown calls.
I know that they do give delay games like a little bit of a grace period, but it is a little excessive.
No, from what I heard, the ref looks at the clock. When it hits 0, they look at the ball. Then if the ball's not snapped, they look back at the clock, and then,
is that 1.6
Yeah, so there's
seconds?
like a little bit of
I
a
could
delay.
do that in half a
yeah,
second.
yeah.
little
I
long
mean,
lately.
0 ball still there.
Even
Call
if
the
they
flag.
even if they
I mean-
snap it, you throw the flag, the ball's dead as soon as the whistle's
Right?
blown.
I mean, yeah.
So there's no 66-yard field goal, and Detroit
Yeah.
has a win.
The Detroit Lions are cursed until I listen to Pat.
Yeah.
The Detroit Lions are cursed until they do something for Megatron, because they've been cursed ever since they screwed over Megatron. Actually, they've been cursed ever since Barry Sanders.
They did something yesterday, and like the owner came out and she got booed.
Yeah.
They were introducing. They were doing something for Megatron for his Hall of Fame.
Yeah, people. He couldn't barely talk because like they didn't give him any time, and he got booed. Or
Yeah.
the owner got booed.
Well, they cheered for him, but they booed for
That's fun.
the owner.
And I'm still convinced the Miami Dolphins will not be that elite team until they go back to the old. The
with the
old,
helmet.
The old Dolphin with the helmet on the side of their helmets.
What happened this time?
They got beat.
By the Bills?
No, my God, they got beat by. Did you watch football yesterday, Chris?
Yeah, not all.
They got beat by the Raiders in overtime.
Oh yeah.
It was
Raiders.
I thought
exciting.
you were doing your laundry.
What?
I said, did you watch football yesterday? Because I thought you were doing your
No,
laundry.
laundry's in the morning before football starts.
Oh,
It's
okay.
during Formula One. Is the laundry.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
Okay.
Like folding your skivvies.
Now,
You were over here, weren't you?
I was here. Yeah, me and Mikey watched the race because Mikey wanted he had the Dolphins covering the spread.
Oh,
And the
How'd
spread
that
was
go?
the spread was
Oh my
3.5,
God.
and he was having a coronary because Carr was marching right down the field to throw a
Yeah.
touchdown in overtime.
You need to record it so we can put it up.
Like if they would have hit that extra point on that last touchdown to make it 26-17, I think.
Yes.
If they would have hit that, it
game
wouldn't
would've been
matter.
over.
It wouldn't matter. But the spread wouldn't matter. The game would have been over. I would have never had a heart attack. I would have never won money.
But he missed the extra point.
And so it just made that much more intense.
Did you hit your end button again, Tim?
Oh
Don't
man.
worry about what I did. Just keep talking.
How's Dallas doing right now?
Just do you.
So they suck as usual.
Here we go. Better than the Lions, that's for sure.
Dude, okay, so did you see the tweet I did with the Khalil Mack trade to the Bears?
Yeah, about them begging him to come back or trying to get him to come back.
No, they don't
No.
want him. No, they got
They
they got the better deal with Max
Oh.
Crosby
Yeah,
because they
Crosby's
drafted. They got
killing
they
it.
got a draft pick. They got the draft pick for Crosby.
Crosby's great.
He's one of the best in the league right now.
Yeah.
He's got more sacks, hurries, and knockdowns and sacks
I think
more
it-
than Max. So
I think it was SportsCenter or Shefty. Someone tweeted out that they tried to trade back for him.
yeah,
They tried to get Mac back, but I don't think Mac wants to go back to the
good.
Raiders.
Leave him in Chicago. Let him.
Has
suffer.
he been doing anything? I haven't
No!
heard about him lately.
He
had that
doesn't.
one great year in Chicago, and now I haven't heard anything. He always said he was better than Darnold. Jeez, if I can say Darnold
Darnold.
right.
Hold on. Are we talking about Khalil?
Yes.
His prime has gone and went. I mean, he's still good, but he's not anywhere like he used to be.
Meh.
What if they didn't they get drafted the same year? Mac and Darnold.
Donald?
Donald. Oh my.
Donald.
Aaron.
Oh my God.
Aaron Donald.
Aaron.
Aaron Donald. That's all they talk about, dude. I'm telling you, the Rams are going to the Super Bowl. Freaking Bradford, or not Bradford.
Oh, I love it. Bradford.
St. Bradford is lighting up.
sleep.
Maddie Stafford
Take a
is
lap.
lighting up
Yeah.
people left and right.
They were drafted the same year, 2014.
See, so that's what happens when you get big money thrown at you. You forget, you don't have motivation to play anymore.
I mean, Donald's like the second highest paid defensive tackle in the league, though, too.
But he's built like a tank.
He's still
And he's always getting double teamed.
He's on a shitty
Yeah.
team.
At least.
Dude, Max Crosby was getting double teamed yesterday and still got pressure to
Well, I mean, Donald does.
Jacoby.
Donald gives pressure too.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But yesterday we saw that. Yesterday he was getting double teamed and he still got pressure to Brissett.
My two early Super Bowl picks are Raiders and Rams.
Raiders haven't been 3-0 since 2002, and they went to Super Bowl that year.
Yeah, got their asses kicked.
And Derek Carr has thrown over, because I'm a dork. So Derek Carr has thrown for over 1,200 yards in 3 games. That's like Madden. That's Madden stats right there.
But no
you
one's
wanna
talking.
see Madden?
Yeah.
No, nobody's talking about it.
I'll load up
Tim's
Madden
Madden
if you
stats
see
was like
Madden stats.
1,000. Yeah, like he throws
Those
for
are
500
like
yards.
rookie Madden stats.
Especially with his Cowboys, he throws
Didn't
for like
Tim-
500-600 yards.
Didn't you have like 1,000-yard rushing game once because you wanted to?
I don't think I got up to 1,000.
Do
but,
the
oh,
Cowboys
wait.
do the Cowboys
I
play the
think
Jets
I might
this
have,
year?
Yeah,
Maybe they'll beat
over
them.
all 3 of my running backs, I did have 1,000.
That's insane.
On all Madden difficulty.
I mean, I used to beat the computer on all Madden by like 100 points.
I never adapted to the new harder Maddens as they got better AI.
Harder Maddens.
Yeah.
Like Madden hard.
Yeah, I do.
So who the Colts got next week? They got Tennessee?
No, we
You're the only 10 I see.
Yeah.
Who is
Wow. We play the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll lose.
We always lose. I don't think I've ever seen the Colts beat the Dolphins.
The Raiders have only beat the Dolphins like once. Well, except yesterday
I
in
mean,
like 15 years.
Ever since Peyton left, you guys haven't been very good.
We had those few good years with Luck, but we just never had a
Oh
good team
yeah,
around.
I forgot about Luck.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
people
Luck,
do.
Luck had a couple good years.
We had that
But-
one year where we
Curtis Painter that one year.
he was my boss one time.
I know.
I have his number in my phone still, just to say I have someone famous in my phone number or my phone
I
book.
don't have anybody famous in my phone, but I've just Dana is the only famous person I have in my phone.
That's me.
See, you're not chiming in. You didn't watch football this weekend, Dana. I know how much of a football fan you are.
Honestly, I don't see us getting a win until November 4th when we play the Jets. And even then, I think we'll find a way to lose
That's
the Jets.
that's when the Cowboys will win a game. is
We
when
have-
when they play the Jets.
We have the Dolphins, Ravens, Texans, Niners, Titans, and then Jets coming up.
Is-
I
Is
am
Frank
gonna
Reich gonna
show
survive the
up
season?
in Indiana, and I am going to set fire to buildings until I find your house.
He lives in an apartment. I can show you.
Is it
Shut
in the
up.
vicinity? Is it within map distance of your house?
What?
What?
Yeah, sure. It's in walking distance. Just go west of where Chris and Mikey live.
Technically,
Well, 'cause
west
I
and a
have-
little south.
I have your.
You
I
gotta
have
go
your
west
home
all the way
saved
around the fucking
in
earth.
in my Google Maps. There's a pin on your house in Indiana.
My old house.
Wait,
Yeah,
you
well,
don't
your
live
parents'
across
house.
The hallway from him?
No, that would we used to. They moved. Mikey bought his parents' house.
Oh, they moved.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I don't have that.
But it's still only, what, like a few miles?
It's like 5 minutes away. Yeah.
If you get all green lights on Markland.
I don't go more.
Oh, we probably, what do you take,
I
Webster?
take Boulevard and Webster. Yeah.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. I'm learning all the
talking,
back
guys.
roads.
I'm taking all
He's gonna
these
like
down.
use his triangulate or
They're just giving away the location. I'm there.
Yep,
We're done.
yep.
We're done.
That's what I'm saying. I have the street on my phone now, so now I just gotta follow this street. Like, all the lights.
You'll probably
I'll
see
go
Chris's.
down that street view all day. You act like I don't have anything better to do.
You'll see Chris's big head just sitting there in his window. Any other games we want to talk about?
Yeah, this Cowboys game.
What's the score? How far down are they?
It's 7-7.
Oh,
oh damn. Well, it's over.
Beat your
for you.
ass.
I need the Cowboys to cover their 3.5 and the over to hit.
I need
Mikey only roots for the spread.
No, that's all. Like as long as yeah,
I need
I don't
CD.
care who wins.
I need
As
CD
long as
and
the Cowboys are on the winning side of that spread.
I need CD
Yeah.
Lamb. Who's
Yes,
the old
they are.
Raiders
They're
wide
favored.
receiver?
Oh, Amari Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper. I need them to get touchdowns. I need both quarterbacks to hit
He's
the over.
overrated too.
Oh, look at Blake Jarwin.
He's one of the best route runners in the league.
Did you see?
Amari,
I don't
Amari
know.
has one of the best catch to drop ratios in the league. I looked at. I don't know how it is like with the last
But
like
does
season.
he
But
only
when
run
we
slants
when
like
we-
Thomas?
when we grabbed him after that season, like his career, he had only dropped like 10 catches.
Yeah.
He had that
Is
one
he like,
year
is he
where
like
he just
T.Y.
sucked.
Hilton? He drops a lot of passes.
T.Y. doesn't drop a lot of passes.
T.Y. drops a lot of passes.
T.Y.'s
Yeah.
out still though.
I mean, Ty drops passes because he's 5'8" and gets nailed.
That's why he's hurt all the time now.
That's why he drops passes.
How's
Go Zeke! Look at Zeke carrying the pile.
Maybe he'll get
Come on, how you
maybe
gonna
he'll
blow
get
the whistle?
80 yards at this game tonight instead of 65 or 40 like he usually does.
maybe he'll earn more than $1 million a yard, or for his overall. I don't remember how. There was like a stat where he was making like $5 million a yard or
That's
something
mad money.
because he was rushing so little. I picked up the your guys' backup running back in fantasy, Tim.
Pollard.
Yeah, Pollard.
He's
I think I did.
He's good.
I put it in the waiver. I don't know if I actually got it.
Why do I have to look at the lamp?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
You want to see his stupid face?
Wow.
She loves me. You should have.
Did you? Are you watching the Manning cast, Tim?
I'm just watching the game, like on my
Oh.
phone while we talk.
Lame.
gotta
Manning
watch
cast
on
is where
ESPN.
it's
Yeah, what
at.
Yeah,
Mancast
I think-
is the best.
I'm just using my Xfinity app.
All right. I guess Kansas City Chiefs are picking up Josh Gordon.
Yes.
I'm so pissed off. I wanted the Colts to get him.
Josh Gordon's going to smoke weed, fail a drug test, and be out of the league again.
I doubt it.
Dana's like,
I don't-
he is charged.
I don't. I think he's. I don't know how good he's going to be. I think he's still going to be good,
You
but
could
I don't.
not play
I
in the
think
NFL.
he's. You know how many tests he's probably going through. That I mean, he's probably on the right
Yeah,
track.
but is he gonna be like Ricky Williams and like want to smoke weed more than play football?
I doubt it, but I mean,
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I mean, priorities.
He was drafted in 2012.
the Chiefs didn't need him.
They
The
really
Chiefs,
didn't.
They
Why-
didn't. Need
He could disrupt. He could disrupt that offense by, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he's just like Antonio Brown in the Buccaneers.
Yeah,
He could just
grasping at straws. That's all That's all they're doing.
Yeah, but Antonio Brown's playing like Antonio Brown of 5 years ago.
He's overrated.
All right. Who watched Star Wars Visions?
Dana, what's your give us your opinion of Star Wars Visions?
I don't know. I think Star Wars. Go ahead, talk Star Wars.
But they took Star Wars and they made them into Japanese anime.
Nick Saban.
Why?
Well, that's called Visions. So Star Wars Visions, it's these people who do anime and
It's-
like do a story, their own story, their own Star Wars story.
It's like 7 or 6 different anime directors and creators making their own Star Wars.
I saw
My
the.
kids watch anime.
See, there you
They might like it then. I watched 3 episodes.
go. I like the first episode.
The first episode was good. The second episode was not for me. I don't
I don't
care about a rock band.
You know what? One, Boba Fett. Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. So Boba Fett, he is kind of a wuss, and because due to the movies, he's kind of a sissy. But he's not going to get smoked by a guy in a rock band. And the next thing is, Jabba the Hutt is not going to sponsor their band. They're going to be slaves to Jabba the Hutt for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, that's what they are. But why do they all look like kids? Every
What?
single character looked like a child.
I know it. And then I watched the third one with the twins.
That one was. I have
What
so many issues
in the
with that
world just
episode.
happened?
They were outside fighting in
Space.
and then they did the stupid lightspeed ram, and they survived.
Yeah. I don't know. Anybody?
It doesn't sound good. Like I wouldn't watch it.
I think the only one I remember watching because it was late and I was tired and I watched the first one, of course.
I like
that
only
one was
15
really
Yeah,
good.
that one was
I
good.
loved the first. I was like, "Is this all gonna be like that?"
I like the idea because it's Visions. So this is somebody's idea, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
That this is their vision. I didn't really care for the second one that much.
The third one, okay. The third one was okay.
But the visionary aspect, the animation and
Yeah.
the drawing and the character. I like the different character names, and it looks really good. I think the storylines are a little weak.
I'll
Yeah.
be watching it tonight.
Huh?
Somehow. We'll find it. Be like ASMR, go to bed.
There you go.
I don't know.
Is anybody watching the game?
No.
I'm just looking through highlights on my phone, but
This should be a touchdown.
I think the one thing I could say about
What's
Visions
the channel?
is like it didn't have like. I liked the first one because it felt like it had some type of.
Like an anime feel to it.
No, it was more like it had. Oh, I can't think of the word. Had some substance, like there was something on the line, I guess.
Right.
But like the other ones, I think the other ones I caught a little bit of them. They were all like childish,
Yeah.
and it was just like
That rock band was really.
yeah,
I
it was,
just couldn't. No.
yeah.
I guarantee my son has watched it. There's probably something definitely has on his list.
Well, what else does he watch? Like Naruto or what is it? Naruto.
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 Naruto?
Naruto.
And
Naruto.
does he watch that? And
It's on right now in Allie's room.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
They got your kids have a class. I like that.
What episode is it?
Of course they.
They should see their
Go-
mother.
Yeah, you should see their mother.
She knows nothing about it, but I do walk in and watch it from time to time, depending on how much I penetrate.
Depending on how much you smoked.
I just like to smoke and watch anime while I watch my kids watch it.
I mean, that's like Tim's pastime, so.
Don't judge us.
I'm never judging anybody. If you knew me, you'd be like, yeah, she's okay.
She took me to a smoke shop when I went to South Carolina. What did I call the?
Versus butt clench when he walks in.
What?
I went to a smoke shop with her. She
Yeah.
said my butt clenched when I walked
To
in.
the head shop, he was probably like, oh my god.
Meaning he's a tightwad.
What did I call? Did I say they were incense burners? Is that what I called them?
What are they? I don't know, tobacco pipes.
Did I call them tobacco pipes?
I mean, that's what they're advertised as here.
Is that what they don't advertise them? They just it's all out, right?
Well, they can't just say, hey, this is something you smoke marijuana out of. They have to, it has to be advertised as tobacco use only for them to sell it legally.
Right.
Or
But,
then it would
yeah.
be considered
Paraphernalia.
paraphernalia. Yeah.
Yeah, she sent me to the smoke shop. I'm like, what the hell?
You live right across the street from a smoke shop.
I don't like.
Frequent it.
I don't frequent it at all.
You've probably never even been in there.
No, I don't have a reason to go. What do I need papers for? I don't roll.
I don't need it.
When we worked at the liquor store and they'd get like the cigarellos,
Yeah.
and they tried to be all like, "Oh, we're smoking these," and we're like, "Yeah, you're smoking
You
these."
should take the tobacco out, yeah.
No. Cigarettes.
They take the tobacco out and use the paper. Is that what they do?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's what.
She's like, yeah.
That's what we do.
Tim lives in a state where it's all legal, so
I mean, it's not 100% legal, but
I think even like rolling papers say tobacco use only.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm sure.
yeah, totally.
But like everybody knows what they're
everybody,
using it
everybody
for.
knows what you're going into a convenience store, what you're using a cigarello for.
Hey, I saw
Yeah.
a guy at the trolley station the other day rolling a cigarette. I hope he was rolling tobacco. I don't know. I didn't look. I was
I
afraid to
mean-
look. But they smoke weed outside the trolley station before. I've seen it.
When the new company took over the liquor store and they started selling like actual tobacco to roll with or to roll,
Yeah.
I was like, "That you're never gonna sell that." I argued with my bosses about that. My like 8-9 months I was there, I sold one package of that, and they were like, "Yeah,
Of
we're getting rid of
tobacco?
it." Yeah,
When I worked at a drugstore in Florida, we sold that crap like crazy. But there was a lot of old men that smoked pipes and shit. So that's
Yeah,
why.
but when cigarettes went up, when the taxes and everything on cigarettes went up, everybody started rolling their own. We're backwoods over here. You know, we're
Oh my
mean-
god, get him! Oh my god, get him! Break his legs! I'm sorry. I forget I have my headset on.
So
exactly violent.
he's already threatened.
Oh, football's a violent
A
game.
couple of weeks ago, he threatened to. Was it stab me or cut my throat or what
Well,
was it?
stop talking shit about my Cowboys.
He's always threatening my life one way or the other because I talk shit about the Cowboys.
he's a
You
teddy
grind,
bear.
You grind my gears.
He's all bark.
I'm all.
Yeah, because he's 1,000 miles away.
Yeah.
Do what?
Every one of the cheerleaders is his girlfriend.
Yes. Yeah, he's that guy.
No.
No, but that's all his argument was. No. So,
Oh.
anyway, so Friday night I watched Batman,
I'm Batman.
the Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson version of Batman.
Went to the
Dang.
theaters twice, watched it.
Do what?
Went to the theaters twice, didn't watch that one.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Good for you. What would you like? 14?
Something like that, yeah, sure.
Came out in 89.
Yeah,
so-
89. So you're 13? When's your birthday?
76.
No, when's your birthday? What month?
Let me get a
January.
That's right, it is January. Yes, you just been 13. That's nice. I was 17. Now I feel really creepy because
I had to mow the grass to get tickets. Just my dad was like, "You can mow the grass, and I'll buy you some friggin' tickets." I was like, "Okay." So me and my friend Michelle had to mow the lawn to be able to go get Batman tickets. So yes, I was like 14.
that's hilarious. It's a great story. Is that when you lived in on the side of the mountain?
Yeah, where I took you. Where
Yes.
the tornado was.
Yeah, where the tornado went through. So you had to mow. So where was the movie theater? Is it in Greer or?
It was in, we're Wade Hampton, on Wade Hampton.
Oh, okay.
It's where the old high school is. It was the Bijou Cinema.
Oh, okay. So I watched it the other night because I hadn't seen it in like forever. And while the movie is good, it only holds up storyline wise, acting wise, because Nicholson is on point. I forgot how good of a Joker he really was. Mm-hmm. He's that good. But special effects wise, it's like special effects by.
Were special effects any good back then compared to now?
At the time they were great, but now it looks like, Trevor, little 9-year-old Trevor in the backyard shooting with his dad's handy cam, because the Batwing was cartoonish, and when they blew the factory up, it was like a Godzilla movie from the 50s.
Oh.
And then
Don't say that.
It was just toys.
You know what I mean.
I don't give a shit. You can use toys. It was just toys. Obviously you could.
Ruining it for me.
What?
Ruining it.
I'm not ruining it for you. And then they used animation sometimes, right? For he would go shields, and he would cover up the Batmobile with shields. That was all just cartoon, and it was like Roger Rabbit cartoon.
Hey, don't talk crap about Roger Rabbit.
I'm not. I'm just talking about Roger Rabbit was a cartoon. It was the same kind of animation.
Roger Rabbit was great.
It was. Speaking of which, the guy who voiced Roger Rabbit, is in Batman. He's a reporter.
Who?
Charles Schlatter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, but I thought the movie still, story-wise, it holds up great. Special effects-wise, it does not hold up at all.
I mean, it's old. I watched the freaking Fellowship of the Ring a couple weeks ago.
Well, that movie's just shitty anyway, ain't it?
No, it's not as good as it. It's shitty in the sense that the other two are just so much better.
No.
But the graphics in that movie were horrible.
I mean, I would say the best one was the third one.
Yeah, best one's the third one. It goes 3, 2, 1 in the.
But there's also the most action going on in the third one.
But
the first one has a really good story.
But I don't know why that Batman doesn't rate higher as a Batman movie.
Because it's old and not a lot of people have seen it.
It's really good, though. I saw it at a midnight showing. I went opening night at midnight. 17-year-old Chris, he was out with his older cousin, so he could stay out past midnight. I went to the Markland Mall to see Batman. It was cool.
I think he has the worst outfit, though.
Yeah.
Worst costume.
Very rubbery looking. Very, very
Is that
rubbery.
tights or short shorts Robin, too?
No, Robin's not in this one.
Oh, okay.
Robin didn't show up till Val Kilmer.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then George Clooney had the nipples,
Oh,
right?
yeah, George Clooney had the nipples.
Yeah.
Who had the
yeah.
best Batman suit? I think Affleck had the best Batman suit.
I don't know. He looked like a robot a lot, though. I don't know.
But also, he this is a Batman that's 30 years into it, and he had to power himself up to fight Superman.
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
That was
That's Christian Bale.
Yeah, that's Christian Bale. Christian Bale is probably the best Batman. The best Bruce Wayne is probably Affleck.
You think?
Yeah, I think Affleck was a really good Bruce Wayne.
No, George Clooney is a great.
George Clooney was the best overall.
No, George. Oh my God.
His nipples were on point.
The nipples were on point.
Wow. Wow.
Is that what we're judging Batman on now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're talking about Batman.
Right, nipples.
So who's your favorite? Dana, who's your
We're
favorite
judging
Batman?
Batman's nipples. Is that the...
Yeah, we're judging Batman's nipples.
My favorite Batman.
Who was your favorite Batman?
Like hottest Batman?
Well, if that's the way you want to go, I mean,
Most nipple-edged Batman?
who was your favorite Batman? You've got Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, George Clooney, and Val Kilmer.
Do we want to talk about the guy who's played Batman the longest?
Michael Keaton only because I
No,
love
we're not talking about Adam West.
Because why?
No, not Adam
I
West.
love him so much.
How's
I
he?
love Michael Keaton.
How has he not played the Batman longest though?
Because the guy whose
Well,
voice
what about
acted,
Adam West?
Kevin Conroy.
Adam West was the best Batman.
Kevin Conroy can technically
You know what?
be
He
called
makes a
the best.
point in the Big Bang Theory because they were having this discussion in the Big Bang Theory who the best Batman was, and Adam West argues that he was the best Batman.
Because he didn't have to say I'm
And
Batman.
because he never had to say I'm Batman, everybody just knew he was Batman.
Ah, that's true.
And he's like, I never had to go
I
around
like
saying
that
I'm
argument.
Batman. They just knew I was Batman.
Reputation preceded it.
Yes.
I like that argument.
But I do like Michael. You know what?
In his defense, it's not like some dude's gonna roll up in a bat costume and you're gonna be like, "Who's this?" Like it's Batman. You shouldn't need anybody to tell you it's Batman.
Except in the new one, because he's going to be new Batman.
But
Yeah, we haven't seen Robert Pattinson yet.
Hey,
no,
touchdown
but
Cowboys.
he pulled.
Oh,
I was
Who
really
got the
questionable.
it's gonna be Batman?
Who?
Schultz.
Yeah, the sparkly vampire is going to be
Okay.
Batman.
What the frig?
You can swear on this channel. It don't matter.
No, but
Okay, so we saw him-
Tenant,
we-
Robert Pattinson stole it.
We saw him in Tenet, right? And that guy's like, he's
He got big.
He got big. He's
I
built for
didn't know that.
Batman. I think he's going to be a very good Batman.
He's going to play a young Batman in, like, I think his first year or two of
Because
being Batman.
I remember when Michael Keaton was announced as Batman, and at this point, Michael Keaton had done Mr. Mom,
Yeah.
and he did the car movie. Remember where he was the car guy, you know? And then he did the Dream Team, which is an excellent movie.
I don't know what it is.
Him and his buddies escape from this psycho ward and go to New York City. And it's got Stephen Furst in it and Michael Keaton and the guy that played Young Frankenstein. He was Ray's dad in What About Raymond? That guy.
Everybody loves Raymond?
Everybody Loves Raymond. Yes.
He was Raymond?
No, he was his dad.
Rest
Peter
in-
Boyle.
He was. I love Peter Boyle.
Yes, he's in that movie too. And they're all
He
these.
used to be a priest.
Peter Boyle?
Yeah, he was a priest.
Shut up! No way.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Somebody Google that.
I'm going to fact check this.
Google that right now.
Peter Boyle.
Peter, where did you hear this?
Or that's what he was gonna become at some point, was like a priest. Or
Like Stalin. Stalin was going to be a priest until he joined the
I've
Communist
got,
Party.
I've got an odd one for you.
His career went the other way.
Ron Jeremy. Ron Jeremy was going to be a special ed teacher.
He was going to be a Catholic priest.
Bang! Look at Dana! Holy shit! Good for you! Damn! We need to keep her on this podcast more often. She knows her shit.
I just know that. That's it. That's it. I get points.
You just- you
Now
done-
Send me some freaking cookies.
She just
I'm only here for the free cookies and nipple talk.
she blew her load right there. That's it. That's all she knows.
Aren't we all though?
Yeah, we all are.
That's why I show up.
Wow, I didn't know that. No, that was a good observation. No, I did read though. Ron Jeremy was going to be a special ed teacher. That was his goal, and now he's going to jail
Ron
for.
Jeremy, special ed teacher. Wow.
Yes, can you believe that?
His breakout was Joan Frankenstein. He
And
was,
now he's going to be in jail for sexually assaulting women. Speaking of which, you see, R. Kelly's going to jail for a really, really, really
Yes,
long
I
time.
saw that.
Again?
It came up from my phone at like lunchtime today. I was no, it's when I was on live. I was on TikTok live and it came up like R. Kelly has been arrested for,
Sexual assault? Yeah. No, human trafficking.
human trafficking. That's right.
Yes, R. Kelly's going to jail for human trafficking.
wow.
Why do people need to?
He's gonna be Epstein. He's going to be Epstein.
I
I'm
don't
saying
know.
it right now. R. Kelly
You
didn't
know-
kill himself.
This has been going on a while because you got Jared from Subway was involved in that, and he went to jail.
And it all comes back to Oprah.
Well, R. Kelly was R. Kelly was married to Aaliyah when Aaliyah was 15 and got her pregnant, and he was 27 at the time.
What a
Ew.
creep.
And like everybody swept that under the rug. I
And then he
'cause she
peed on
died-
that girl.
Then he peed on that girl. That's where they brought that up, that he peed on that girl as a form of punishment.
Doesn't he have like a harem?
He didn't know. He had handlers.
Yeah, he had a lot of like.
He had a lot of handlers that would funnel teenage girls as young as like 13.
Just like the government.
That's right. It's my cat.
Did he get them from Epstein?
He probably partied with Epstein.
And Oprah funneling them from her girls' schools in Africa?
Yeah. The all-girls school in Africa.
Wow.
And then, what's her face? The other TV personality. The
Melissa-
no, the lesbian girl.
Lesbian girl.
Ellen.
Ellen.
Yeah, Ellen's
in
part of it,
trouble
too.
now. Wait, who's the chick that was in the sex thing? She was on TV. She was in Smallville or something. No.
I don't know what you're talking
Look at
about.
NXIVM. Google the NXIVM. The actress in NXIVM. She's another one that got busted. Corey Feldman's been saying this
How do you spell
forever.
Nexium?
N-E-X-I-U-M.
I've been saying this forever. Yeah.
Corey Feldman's been talking about this for years,
Dalton Schultz.
and nobody
That's crazy.
nobody listens to him.
N-E-X,
I-U-M.
the Nexium scandal.
Yeah. Who's the actress?
Sack lunch. Nom, 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 nom.
Keith Rene?
No,
Renier?
actress. Famous actress. Google famous actress NXIVM. She's like in big trouble. 'Cause she would supply.
Why is he in big trouble?
She was supplying for this like sex cult. She was supplying girls, and they would drug them.
Who is okay with that? Like, what? How much money? Sure.
Allison Mack.
Yes, Allison Mack. What was she in? Was she in Smallville or something?
Smallville.
Yeah, she was in Smallville.
Oh, she was a blonde one. Wasn't
Yes.
She? Yeah.
She's kind of cute.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so she's going to jail because she was like providing. She was like talking people into joining their little cult group, and then they would drug them, and she was involved in all that. And she was a recruiter, quote
Is
unquote.
that when Cosby was the mayor?
Who?
Is that when Cosby was the mayor?
Probably.
Cosby got out.
Yeah, well, that's because he's old and nobody cares.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of forced him to
I know
confess
this
to.
pudding
But
tastes
do you know what's
funny,
creepy
but-
about him? If you listen to his now Gina wants to call. What the hell? So what is disturbing about the Cosby stuff is on his records, like his live records that you can buy, like at any antique. He talks about giving women Spanish fly. This is back in the late '60s, early '70s.
What's Spanish fly?
Spanish fly is to.
Hey, I just got the title of that Futurama episode.
So Spanish fly is something you would put. It's like you would put in a girl's drink, make her
Aphrodisiac.
It's it's basically an aphrodisiac.
Oh.
But it's
Yeah,
almost
like
like
Fry's nose.
You're-
It's human horns.
it's like you're drugging a girl basically,
Making her uncontrollably
horny.
Oh.
So that goes way, way back in Cosby's career.
I see. Let me write that down.
But he talks about it in his records, which is really disturbing. Now, after all this came out, you're like, holy crap. He's been talking about this forever.
He admitted it.
Yeah, even back then.
On
Sure does have some pull.
on some more lighthearted news, I guess. Let's get off of this topic. The Mario cast was announced.
How are we gonna go from rape?
Because I had to find a way off
There's
of
no
it.
way to. That's what she said.
Because Bowser kidnapped.
Yeah!
Well, I'm going to hell.
The only way to see you.
Okay.
She's excited. She heard Mario Cast.
Oh, see, she's listening. So.
Anya. Okay, so Princess Peach is Anya Taylor-Joy.
Who?
Do you know her, Mikey? Who is she?
Heard of her? I think she was in Split or something, wasn't she?
Hold on, I'm on their IMDb. The Queen's Gambit, The Witch,
That's it.
New Mutants, and Morgan.
Okay, yeah, I knew her from.
Ain't Chris Pratt in it?
Chris Pratt is Mario. Charlie Day is Luigi.
Perfect.
I know. And also perfect. Jack Black is Bowser.
yeah.
I thought Jack Black was retiring from acting.
Yeah.
See?
Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong.
That's a good one.
Fred Armisen is Cranky Kong.
Really?
I don't know who that is. Kevin Michael Richardson is Kamek. Keegan Michael Key is Toad. They said Charles Martinet, but they don't have a voice actor for him, or a voice for him. And Sebastian
Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yeah, he's playing
He's a
Spike.
comedian.
He's playing
Yeah.
Spike.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
He's got a Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Like a New York
Oh,
accent.
yeah. He's definitely New Jersey.
I know who
Yes.
it is,
Yeah.
but I can't. That last name,
Maniscalco.
Maniscalco. Yeah,
Okay.
he's hilarious. That's a great cast.
you'd think somebody with a hard last name would know how to
Really good.
pronounce other last names.
I hope it's better than Sonic.
Sonic was good. Sonic is the best.
It's a
video
good
game movie.
family movie. It really is. It's a very good family.
I can't wait for Sonic 2.
Jim
I
Carrey
can-
did great.
I can.
Yeah.
I can wait for Sonic 2. I don't have to go see it.
Yeah. It's not top of the list.
But and some good. What's coming out this week? Something's good coming out this week. Right? What's coming out
Yeah.
October 1st?
Venom.
Venom
Venom.
comes out this week.
Venom 2, and then Many Saints of New York, or something. The Sopranos.
The Sopranos prequel.
Yeah.
Doesn't Bond come out this month?
Yeah, it comes out. Well, October. It comes out October.
Well, I mean, Friday's October.
Well, yeah, it comes out. Bond after a year and a half, Bond finally comes out. No time, or was it No Time to Die? No time like to come out now.
Why, I wonder why they didn't release it for Thanksgiving. Because they always come. I mean, it's a big holiday weekend.
I think they need to get. I think they're just trying to push the movie out now to make some money on it after so long.
Dana, what's the last movie you went to see? You just went not too long ago.
What was it called? Young?
Old.
Oh.
Almost.
You're this close!
You just missed it.
That was
About.
Big Son.
Is that any good?
No.
It's not.
No. I don't like M. Night Shyamalan.
It's the
I
guy
don't.
that did Icy.
I mean, I like M. Night Shyamalan. But this movie was like, I mean, it was ridiculous.
Ridiculously good or ridiculously bad?
You knew everybody was gonna get old. You just waited the whole movie to watch them die off. You're like, oh my god, he's 60. 50 minutes ago, he was 16. Oh, there was one good part is when the one lady that was, she thought she was beautiful and she was young and she was married to like the doctor and the surgeon, so she was like all hot and shit. And then like at the end of the movie, her bones. She said she had a vitamin D deficiency in the beginning of the movie, so her bones were like brittle and she's always drinking milk and shit. And then at the end, she's getting old, so she's just breaking bones. And me and Natalie laughed so bad because aging, her bones are breaking. That shit, she was creepy. That was the best part of the movie. And then a rock dropped on her arm. She was like, "Oh!" Great. That was the best part. The rest of it sucked. It was not even worth the popcorn.
Yeah, I feel like I got the gist of that movie just by watching
Watching
the
the
trailer.
previews?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
That's
by
most
watching the trailer.
I'm gonna say most of M. Night Shyamalan movies. You can guess them now.
Dune is coming on HBO. I saw that. So Chris might watch it.
Chris with the K.
Yeah.
Chris with the C is going to it.
I'm not going to it.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you
Oh,
are.
I am? You're going to make me?
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it? You can't make me.
I know where you live.
Just don't tell Tim.
You're my way.
All right. Indie Comic Con is.
Yeah, Dana, you coming to Indie Comic Con? It's in 3 weeks.
October.
October 15th, 16th, and 17th.
Yeah, 15th, 16th, and 17th.
Are
Sorry.
you coming to Indiana Comic Con with us?
I can't stand looking at that kid's face. Do I have a what?
You coming to Indiana Comic Con? It's a comic book convention.
When are you flying me in, baby? Because
No.
Oh well.
Flights out of your area are expensive as hell. It's like you're flying out of like.
Don't you gotta get the shot?
He's
to
got a
be able to fly?
No.
No. Why is it so expensive to fly into your area? It ain't freaking Hawaii. I mean, it's South Carolina.
Well, I mean, if I fly out of Charlotte or Atlanta's cheaper, but because Greenville-Spartanburg is such a small
Yeah.
Right.
area, you're like, pay me. So,
Maybe we'll fly you up next year when we have a bigger budget.
Oh.
Do we have a budget? I don't have a budget.
I didn't know
We
we
don't
had
have a
no
budget either.
budget.
That's why, maybe when we have a bigger budget. I mean, we're
Yeah.
at zero now, so
Yeah.
we might be able to get a bigger
We
budget
have
by
an
next
actual
year.
budget.
I got all the time in the world, Chris. You know me.
I do. She does. She's got all the time.
I'll
Okay.
be in Ohio on the 10th, though.
So they announced a bunch of new special guests.
Oh, listen to this lineup, Dana. Special guest.
Savannah Welch.
Who?
She's getting big
Yeah.
right now because of she's playing Barbara Gordon in the new Titans show.
Oh, okay. I
She's
hear that
coming.
show's good.
Alan Ritchson.
Who? Well, I'm so glad they're bringing all these no-name celebrities to
They
our
are-
Comic-Con.
They're not no names. They're
I say that we're guaranteed to never get credentials to Comic-Con because I'm just ripping their lineup.
he's also in Titans.
Listen
He
to these
plays
special
Hawk.
guests. Who?
He plays
Who's that?
Hawkman in Titans, and he's also known for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He plays Raphael.
Okay.
So he's big in the nerddom.
Yes.
Billy Boyd, he plays one of the hobbits in the original trilogy from why am I blanking so bad?
I never saw the Hobbits. I never seen
Or
any of those.
Lord of the
movies.
Rings.
Never seen any of them.
You never
Always-
seen any of the Lord of the Rings?
No, I don't.
They're
need to-
all on HBO Max.
I know. I told you. I've tried to watch the first one like 3 times.
He plays Pippin. He plays Pippin.
I-
Don't make me watch that shit. You're gonna come down here at Christmas time. When you're here at Christmas time, you are gonna watch the
No,
whole
I gotta talk to you about
Mm.
that because it's not Christmas. It's Thanksgiving actually.
whatever Thanksgiving. Okay, Thanksgiving
Are
is
you-
even better.
I can come in Thanksgiving Day if you want me to and stay till Monday.
I will cook you a feast, my friend.
Hell yeah, I'll be there. I'm coming
Oh,
down
I'm on my
Thanksgiving Day.
way.
Anyway,
The
Don't-
more the better. I cook like a.
I'll just drink a lot and then we can watch Lord of the Rings and then I won't even
Yeah.
care.
Where's it? One of the Carolinas, I heard, maybe?
South Carolina.
That's
It's near
that's like
Charleston.
Southern comfort food right there. I'm already planning my vacation.
Yeah.
Tim's already fasting.
I feel like I'm from New England though because I don't cook Southern food.
Yeah, she cooks. She's from like the Boston area.
Hey, she's from my area. Do you park your car in the garage like me?
I
What?
cock it in the Papa Job. What are you talking about?
There it is. Don't be jealous. You don't have what we have.
I'm only half masshole.
Eh,
That's
Well,
better
it's
than
better-
more than us.
more than what we got.
Half is still 100% in my book.
I don't know how you ever graduated high school. That's
There it is. Zing.
Who else is going to be there?
Flash
Chris?
Gordon
Flash
himself.
Gordon is going to be at our Comic Con.
Sam J. Jones.
I cannot friggin' wait.
Then the same people I talked about before: Elizabeth Henstridge,
Yes.
Shatner,
Shatner's going to be
Kevin Nash,
there. Yep.
Chandler
Yeah,
Riggs,
cool. That's the kid from
Walking Dead, and Lana Parrilla.
Who's that?
I've talked about her last time. I think she's also in Titans.
Yeah, they got the whole Titan cast. That's too many. Can't we get somebody else?
Titans is
Big
got,
fan, never watched your show.
Oh no, she was in Once Upon a Time. She played the evil queen. She was in Lost also.
No.
The Defenders.
Nope.
Okay.
Not my anime, really.
And then voice actors coming. Dante Basco.
Who?
He plays Zuko from Zuko in Avatar. Malie
He's
Flanagan.
the
Like,
voice
those
actor
Yeah.
for Zuko.
It was like,
That's different from that.
Did you get all excited?
Malie Flanagan, the voice actor for Naruto's coming.
Yeah, voice actor for Naruto and Avatar.
Oh.
Sean Schimmel.
I'm taking Allie.
Goku himself is
Yeah,
coming.
Goku from Dragon Ball Z is going to be there.
And Eric Vale, who plays the villain in My Hero
Which
Academia.
Goku?
The guy with the face hand.
Oh.
He's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
The English Goku?
Yeah, Sean Schimmel. The Japanese Goku's too old.
If you went to Ohio like a week later, you could drive over to Comic Con with us. But you're going the 9th, and it's the weekend
And
after.
they
that.
have 8 more guests they're going to announce as of right now.
Well, his girlfriend has COVID now, so I might have to wait a week.
Well, if you got to wait a week, let us know. We can. Well, I'll get you a ticket for Comic Con.
Oh, Zeke touchdown again!
God damn.
I don't think my parlay is going to hit.
He sounds so excited.
Well,
Not even-
he's a
not
Cowboys
even
fan. They
second
haven't
half,
won
though,
in
so
30 years,
true.
so he gets the
Says
win.
the
But then you
guy
get two
who I still
touchdowns,
don't
CD
know what
and,
fan you are. Lions,
what's
Raiders,
his face?
Dolphins. I can't keep up with you.
I didn't say I like the Lions and the Dolphins.
We were just talking about the Lions and the Dolphins. Oh my.
I feel
I
like
should've
we're always
put-
talking about the Lions and the Dolphins with you.
Because the Lions stink and the Dolphins are cursed.
Please regale us with stories of Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin and how great they were in
That might be a good
1995.
Super Bowls,
Tennessee Titans to win all 4 quarters, and it's like
But they've been to
That's a
like
rough
8
one.
Super Bowls. How many Super Bowls have they been to?
no, Titans
8?
to be the
That's
winner
not bad.
of the
That's
first
5 out
quarter,
of
and
8.
be the winner of the
That's
second.
better than
Yeah.
the Broncos.
They got to dominate.
The Broncos been to
Yeah, I
7.
mean, the Jets didn't score one
Broncos been to
They scored
7
8
and lost
points.
and won 2,
True.
3.
And what's his face? Zach
There's one
Wilson
more
just
team
throwing
that's
it out
like,
there.
has a
There's
pretty
still
good.
7 minutes left in the
Who else we
second
got?
quarter.
Is that it?
That's it for people. These are the programs and what's it called?
We're getting psyched
Panels.
for Comic-Con.
So they got Moonlight Mobile, which is a laser skating thing. They have the board game library, which is there every year. They have Smash Bros.
I don't know if I want to play a board game with any of them people. Because I think
You'd have to hand them spray them down with axe before you sat down with them. They legit at Gen Con, the board game convention in Indy.
Yeah.
They have signs up reminding people to bathe. They have an escape room. They have extreme archery and wrestling.
You know, I'm telling you, we should open an escape room and title it to Kobayashi Maru and let people try and beat the Kobayashi Maru. And we would make bank on this.
They win automatically. That's how you win.
You gotta
have to
cheat. Yes.
Yeah, that's the point. The panels they've announced so far, they always announce them like a week before.
Well, maybe we'll get a celebrity one. Like a
They have
good
action
celebrity.
comedy nerd show. Katsumi teaching kitchen class.
They're too late with the action comedy nerd show because that's what Who's Your Nerds podcast is.
Yeah.
We've already
That's
done
right.
They have the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which will be awesome, and Nerd Uprising comedy for the highly literate, a comedy show. And then their daily panels is Nature Up Close and Slithery. It's basically just talking about sci-fi nature and building sci-fi nature.
I don't really give a shit.
Designated Debaters, which is basically you just debate on could Batman beat Iron Man?
I am a master debater. I could win anything.
I know you're a master debater.
Batman could beat Iron Man. I just want to say that.
That was just
What?
That's easy.
That's a good fisherman right there.
okay. If he could beat Thor, he could beat Thor.
No,
Yes, he
Thor.
has a plan for everything.
No.
The Great and Powerful Tim is a comedian and magic show. Anime screeners.
One more Batman has a plan for everything argument.
He has a plan for not having a plan. Anime screeners, they just screen different animes. And then Penguin Knife Fight Club improv comedy. I've seen them before. They are awesome.
We could do a panel. I saw they were asking people do you want to be part of a panel? Host a panel. We could host a panel and do it.
I wouldn't even know what to do.
We would do a show.
It'd probably end up like PewDiePie's panel where he's just saying karaoke and it was
We ain't doing
very
karaoke.
awkward.
No, we would do one of our shows. We would do a live podcast as the thing, and we would have them ask questions, and that would be fun. We might have 6 people, and hopefully they're all our relatives
You get to
in
see
the
a fight at the
audience.
same time. Because I'll end up killing Chris.
He's gonna bring his brass knuckles.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
It'll be about halfway through the show. It might be sooner, it might be later. It's probably going to be sooner.
Tim's like 130 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah.
We could just talk about how Randy Moss doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, we can talk about how Randy Moss don't belong in the Hall of Fame, and that's always a good pressure point there.
Yeah.
I think things would be thrown.
He would come across the table.
I think that would be awesome, though.
Things.
Things would be thrown. Water bottles, programs,
Fists.
All right.
fists.
Anyone got anything else they want to talk
Dana,
about?
do you got anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm just playing with my ball.
All right.
You let me play.
You got a shower thought.
I don't.
Do you have any shower thoughts? Dana, give us a shower thought. Like shit you think of in the shower. Do you got anything?
Or when you're smoking.
Or when you're smoking.
I have a smoking thought of today. What bounty? The word bounty and the word bountiful. They have the same base word, but they mean are they from the same root? Because bountiful means a lot of something, but bounty is obviously something separate. I don't know. Just a thought I had while I was taking a hit. Continue. Let that sink in. It might take a couple of days.
I think I got a contact high off of that one.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, I got one. We trust banks with our money, but they don't trust us with their cheap pins.
That's right, because they tie them down with chains, the bastards. Damn it.
I wonder how much money they save though by chaining those down. And
You
not
just go to the
having
credit
replace
union and
it.
they got a big basket of their
I
own
mean,
pins.
yeah,
I steal
I
one
mean-
every time I go in.
Or Community First, they got tons of pins. They just hand them out.
People should hand
And
ABC.
they
we
probably
just
don't
drop
clean
pins out the
those.
ass.
They probably don't clean those every time. You're touching all kinds of other people's hands.
That was their reason to say, "Hey, take this pin with you. We
Yeah.
don't want to clean them anymore."
Oh!
What? Amari Cooper get a touchdown?
Nothing. No, don't worry about it.
I've got a shower thought.
Go.
I think daily why the Cowboys suck ass.
I think daily about how I'm going to wrap my fingers around this man's throat, lift him off of the ground like I'm Superman.
Are you gonna freaking who's the wrestler?
Andre the Giant.
Yeah, you gonna Andre the Giant him?
He's gonna Darth
No,
Vader
I'm going to
me.
be Undertaker on this guy.
Oh, you got Undertaker him.
I'm going to stick your head between my legs and tombstone the shit out of you.
Wait,
Undertaker.
who are you again?
He's the Undertaker.
Wait, Tim, who are you?
The Undertaker.
It doesn't matter who you are.
Ah, I see what you did.
Thank
there.
you.
Oh,
All right.
All right,
You can-
I had to force that one in there. Yes, just wedged it in there.
You can catch us on Twitter, on Facebook. You can listen to us on Amazon podcasts. I don't really know how it works. I've never used it, but you can catch
It
us
works.
there.
It's an app.
Yeah, I know, but it's there. I never used it before.
I listened to it once.
iTunes podcast, TuneIn Radio, and Spotify, and YouTube. I already said that.
Yes.
I guess that's all.
That's all, and you don't know who your nerds are until you come and listen to us, the
That's
Who's Your
all,
Nerds guys.
folks.
That's
Oh, and one more thing. Who's your nerd?